Yo people, Decepticon here from Vex Elite. Welcome to today's video. This is all about hard light trolling. I've been trolling for about 3 years, so I've got half an idea of what you should be doing. Now this setup, it should help you out with any of the current content what's there at the moment, and anything what drops in the future. Please remember, there is no glory in being a troll. You don't get no recognition for it. You'll be lucky to finish in the bottom 3, maybe the bottom 4 on the scoreboard at the end of each raid. It is literally, no one cares about you. All you're there for is to put that power out, but just keep an eye on them blue bars and you'll get somewhere eventually. Now this setup, it should help you, so have a little look at this. So first off, we have your light claws, we have your ram, and we have your miniguns. They're there just to help with a few combos what you can put out as a troll, and it just helps you get some of them scores out there. Now this is where it is all at. Now impact major, that's your pot from distance, that's what you want to be using. Grasping hand, only using a combo. Light blast, now light blast is your defense debuff, that's very important. We go up to entrap, now that's your heal debuff, that's very important. They're your two setups you have. Now I also had the light barrier because I'm a bit of a coward. You have your power dump up there, and now group shielding, but that's probably the most important overall supercharge what you can have as a troll. Gives everyone a little power charge, little shield around them, real good. With the iconics, you've got to have the controller ones, they're obviously a must do. The other two I only have just to keep me alive. Optional is obviously the sidekick. If you don't want to have the shield what I use myself, you could have a sidekick, that would help you out big time, but I only really use that as a DPS, it's not really needed as a troll. Now the loadout itself, obviously you have impact, then you have your entrap, then you move on to your recharge, which is obviously that's your power dump, then your light blast, then onto your light barrier, which as I say that's optional. You could have your robot if you wanted to have one, and then your group shielding. Now this setup should keep you at a nice distance away from any of the danger, especially if you're playing current context which suits your CR, which means obviously you can't be too close to any of the ads because they'll just rip you apart. You are a troll, you ain't there for the damage, you are only there to put that power out. So obviously as soon as you kick off, you stick your pot straight out. Normally go for your buffs. If you're playing stuff which as I say is at your CR level, you want to be making sure everything has got a defense debuff on it straight away. Any ads have got a defense debuff, your DPSs are just blast from that little bit quicker. If you come across certain characters, obviously you've got to put different buffs out for certain instances. If you're playing lower stuff, you'll know what I mean. When you play Brian Battleground and you come across Brainiac himself at the end, it's all about putting that heal debuff out on him, making sure that little red art is on him constantly. Same again now with the Hall of Hades stuff. If you're playing that, you'll know yourself when you come to the dog at the end, Cerberus, when you're fighting him, if the troller's making sure that he's got his heal debuff on him and his defense debuff on him, your DPS is a blast through the dog within seconds, literally. Now the last thing I want to show you is a move called entrap, what's on your loadout. Now basically what this move does is obviously it's one of your buffs. When you put this move on, it manages to put people into a ball. Now you can pick this ball up and put it wherever you want in a certain amount of time. Now the best example I can give you where this comes in handy is stages like Assault and Battery. Now you'll go on there, on the end boss, you've got the manhunters which can cause a major problem. Now the troll's job was just keep them stunned. Well, all I had to do was stick them in a bowl, carry them over to the main door, have all 4 of the manhunters sitting there, constantly trapped in balls by the main door. They was out of everyone's way. The DPSs could carry on doing their job, rip the stage apart. Well, I hope this helped any of you hard light trollers out there. As I say, this setup works perfect for me. Just don't forget to constantly make sure that pot's out there and your buffs are out constantly. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.